Hello and welcome to another update video about ICP. Haven't covered it for a few days, but to be honest, not much happened. Yeah, not much happened. We are still looking here at the potential of further upside in the white count. It's possible, but I will also tell you when the yellow count will clearly be in control. Now, I personally lean towards the yellow count. I give the white count a chance. Before I get into the detail surrounding both of them, I just need to change the wave degree there, but okay, so we've done that. So in this structure here, the main support, okay, the main bullish support region on the ICP chart is unchanged between 840 and 412. That's the main bullish support region. From here, the focus can be on higher. Now, it doesn't mean we ever have to touch it. It's just a support region below $4.12. Yeah, there is nothing bullish left. Okay, so that means new bear market lows. But we're far away from that. The market doesn't really know what it wants to do. It's just moving sideways. Okay, so I'm tracking two potentials here. The yellow one makes most sense to me. It makes most sense to me. In the yellow one, we have an A wave down, complete. We have a B wave up, technically complete in a WXY structure. And we could now be moving down in wave C of 2. So A, B, C. That makes most sense to me. From a structural point of view, just looking at this chart. But from a broader crypto point of view, it might stretch a little higher. But then, you know, we've seen nice rallies across the board in the last few days, weeks. ICP hasn't participated. So I think the idea that I communicated with you, that the yellow count is definitely nothing that should be ignored, I mean, that's correct, right? Because there is downside pressure, otherwise it would have participated in the rally. Seems to be decoupled from others. So it might be, you know, if Bitcoin gets a correction, that ICP will move into that yellow support area, something that many said is impossible. But it hasn't really moved, and if it doesn't catch up soon, it's gonna dip into that support region. So the yellow count makes sense to a degree. You know, I prefer it from a structural point of view. It just makes most sense. And it would be good to get a nice and deep correction that could provide a jump-off point for a further extension in the bull market. Absolutely. And then support is this area. But we need to see a certain level break to confirm this wave count. And that is the previous X wave low here. That was the $11.20 level. So if the $11.20 level is broken to the downside, it would shift probabilities further towards the yellow count. It's already the preferred scenario. When would I switch to the white count? Well, it's difficult to say. I mean, it depends on what you want to play as a trader, right? I mean, the white count is, I think, a reasonable assumption. It's a bit of a hopium count, though. In the white count, it's valid, and it's also not unlikely. In the white count, however, we haven't got 5 waves up yet. So we're on track to maybe working on 5 waves in a very questionable and messy diagonal. In this case, I have a 1, 2. This would be an A, B, C in wave 3. Wave 3 needs to minimally get to 1647, and then there should be a 4, 5. And wave 5, ideally 1855 in 5 waves. But it's not. It's just a possibility. I don't even see a clear setup here. I mean, unless you want to go long with a stop below the wave 2 low, which is 1122 or 1120. Yeah, but honestly, I don't see. This is no setup I would communicate. This is just a possibility. It's something to track. As long as the $11.20 level isn't broken to the downside, it has a reasonable likelihood. Yeah, but as you can see, we're sort of still in an in-between phase between 2 wave counts. I think it's just for tracking. We're just tracking the count. I don't think there is any action that a trader needs to take in this region. There is no clear setup. So it's about waiting for either a nice dip and then maybe accumulate here, or if things get clearer in the white count, then this can be played. Or I gave you an invalidation point for it. So if you want to, if you believe that ICP will go higher, you know, that would be the level I would use personally to set a stop. You know, that low of the wave 2 in this count. But it's a diagonal. You know, trading in diagonals is not really the way to go ideally. So that's all I can say about ICP at the moment. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.